Though in the past she has experienced brokenness, her future is full of life. God has shown her who she is in Him and has healed the deepest parts of her heart. She embraces with pure joy who God has created her to be. She is a woman of strength and individuality, fiercely pursuing the Father's heart. Her story will be an example of the power of God's love impacting many hearts. She is the daughter, His beloved. The veil has been torn. Walls that once guarded her heart have been gently broken. Loneliness and fear no longer exist, but instead she carries constant joy that flows freely, touching everyone she encounters. God has brought healing to her family. Her relationship with both her earthly and heavenly Father has been restored. She now walks in freedom, knowing who she is as a daughter of the King. Full of faith, God is his source. He stands in the power of God's living word and has found rest in God's promise to bring restoration to his family. He is strong and has victory over his battle with depression. Where sadness once lingered, joy now flourishes. He has let go of the past and forgiven those who have hurt him. He has a deep peace in his heart, knowing that his Father will never disappoint him, that his Father will always be there. She was lonely and broken until she allowed God to come in and show her his perfect companionship. She no longer feels loneliness because she is never alone. Her Heavenly Father has revealed the true meaning of family, love, and friendship to her in such a unique and beautiful way. She does not fear the unknown parts of her future, but is looking forward with intensity and excitement. She has been made whole, her heart is full, and she is ready to pour out His goodness on everyone she encounters. God has given her a new abundant life and has transformed her into the beautiful woman she has always created to be. She has been delivered from the torment and pain of the memories of her past through God's grace that has flooded every part of her being. Her perception of who she is no longer distorted or defined by others' words, but she has found herself in who her Heavenly Father says she is. She has been purified and refined by the power of His love. Though submitting to God's plan forced her to surrender her own dreams and desires, God has planted new visions firmly in her heart, filling her with a renewed sense of wonder. She has learned that God alone is the restorer of all things. Embracing her identity as a mother and matron, she dreams with excitement of the ways she will partner with God to bring His perfect healing and restoration to countless lives. He walks confidently in the identity His Father has given him. He now knows how deeply he is valued. He is a loyal friend and loves those who God has placed in his life fiercely with an unconditional love. God has shown him his potential, and he is expecting God to work through him in mighty ways. He no longer fears his calling, but is boldly embracing all that God has planned for him. Although she once felt invisible, she now sees herself as an exquisitely designed masterpiece. She knows that her Creator formed every part of her with delicacy. She will not hide anymore, but is ready to shine brightly, revealing her unique beauty. Though her words are few, they are very powerful and spoken with authority. She is walking in boldness and freedom. Daily she battles the lies of the enemy, and daily she has victory. She has experienced the fullness of the power she beholds as a daughter of the King. When trials come, she stands firm in her authority and the strength that God has given her. She is valuable and walks in character and integrity. She is no longer influenced, but is an influencer, changing the atmosphere around her by being a true carrier of God's presence. He is no longer guarded. Walls have been broken. He now allows himself to show vulnerability and receive love from others. He is not afraid to reveal his true colors and has found a new confidence in the man that God has created him to be. God has given him hope. He is allowing himself to dream again. It is his heart's desire to see his family restored, and he knows that God's power is strong enough to bring healing and restoration to the ones he loves. God's comfort and love has shattered her fear of vulnerability and given her the courage to be transparent. Though it was uncomfortable to step into such a fragile state, she has found that her father did not let her fall, but caught her with a warm embrace. She is no longer restricted by fear, for she knows that God is protecting her heart. She is not unintelligent or petty, but is a woman of depth and substance. She now knows that she is called to do great things for God's kingdom because she is able. She is not less than, she is more than enough.